Hey guys, it's Brad. Well, doing Brad's World allows me to travel around a lot, especially here in Tuscany where I live. And today I'm down in a seaside town called San Vincenzo. And behind me you see what is probably the Tyrrhenian Sea. Now in Italy, of course, we're surrounded by the Mediterranean, but there's different names for the seas. So if you're up in, say, Cinque Terre, you're going to have the Ligurian Sea. And then here we have the Tyrrhenian Sea, and then you go down in this Ionian down towards the bottom of Italy, and then you get to the Adriatic on the other side of Italy, and across the water is, of course, Croatia and Albania and some other countries. So today we're here in San Vincenzo, and we're about 25 minutes away from our target town today, which is Massa Marittima. And it's a lovely hilltop town. We were up there just a few days ago filming. We had to come back because somebody's dogs were being absolutely outrageous. And so we decided to just come back and film another day. It's hard walking around with 200 pounds, 100 kilos worth of dog and doing any sort of cohesive filming. So we came back today. It's kind of a cloudy winter's day. It is December 31st, 2024. And I wanted to show you guys this town, and I wanted to talk to you about something in particular. So here's the town. And in the summertime, this place would be packed. And by summertime, I mean from late May into the beginning of September. But any time other than that, this place is going to be very, very, very quiet. And I think that's important for those of you that want to live at the ocean, at the sea. I always say ocean, but you know what I mean. It's big, it's salty, there's large fish. Those of you that want to live by the sea, be prepared that a lot of the town that you're going to want to live in is going to shut down for most of the year. I would prefer to live in a town that's maybe near the sea, like Massa, where we're going today. And then you can pop down here, walk your dogs on the beach. If it's a nice sunny day, you throw out a lawn chair. But you're not stuck here in the town all the time. But it's a personal preference. If that's what you're looking for and you want to buy right on the water, then a town like San Vincenzo might be the place for you. So I wanted to show you what you get when you're in the hills of Tuscany and you want to come down to the seaside. This is what you can find, and you can find it up and down the coast here. All right, so let's get up to Massa. I'd like to go show you guys the town. We're going to walk into some different stores. I'm going to take you into the hospital, and eventually we're going to look through a property that's up there that I think you'll find is amazing. I do believe it's about 60,000 euros. It's large and it's in excellent shape. All right, so let's get going. I got to get off these rocks. I gotta say, for a town of 9,000 more or less, it's a pretty good size. So let's go see if we can take some video inside without being too obvious and getting other people in the video, etc. So this is a pretty good sized hospital. It must be something that pulls in from the whole region all the way down towards Grosseto. So we're gonna pop into the main waiting room. This is where you would come into. You pull a number depending on what service you want. And then you just wait in this waiting area here. Right up in the front, there's a number board that you'll see, so you know when your number is being called. And it actually goes quite easy. I think that Christmas tree might need some medical services. So we're just going to take a quick walk here around the ground floor. There's a place to get snacks and coffees. I don't know that this place has a full hot kitchen. The one hospital near us does have a cafeteria in it. And these are all just examination rooms going up and down the hallway. Ecografia, so basically the radiology department back here. So if you are living in a town and you need to get any sort of scans, etc., and you want to do it on the public system, you're more than likely going to be coming to a hospital like this. We go to our hospital in Notola, near Montepulciano, and that's where I got my colonoscopy scan, etc. Y'all want to see what the inside of a post office looks like? So once you're inside, there's a machine where you're going to pick your services. You want to mail a package. You need to do some sort of government form drop off like we did when we did our permesso de soggiorno. And you just sit here and you pick your item that you need, and then the machine prints out a ticket, and then you just sit and wait for your turn. I think the reality of the inside of a post office here is actually refreshing, much nicer than I would expect. So now we're going to go over to a Conads. Take a look inside. Someone commented they wanted to see more prices, so that's what this is about. Remember, you can skip ahead to the actual property tour. There's a whole lot more in town to see. So we'll start with these bags of oranges. So €3.78, that's for 2 kilos. So that's basically 4.5 pounds. So they're running about 65-70 cents a pound for oranges in the bag. Bananas. €2 a kilo, €6 a kilo, so basically $3 a pound, $1 a pound. €3 a kilo, €3 a kilo. Lemons, €4 a kilo. Everybody knows a pound is a little bit less than half of a kilo. Two kilos of apples, $2.60. So that's about 60 cents a pound. This one's $1.40, €1.40. €5. €14 a kilo. Fresh squid.
Ma no taglia, solo pulito. Un momento, un secondo. I think
I like stuff like this. Pre-made spinach ricotta. 2 portions, less than €2. Half pound, quarter kilo, €1. Gigantic raviolis. These are 6. So the thing of gnocchi is €2 for 400 grams. It's about a pound. So basically a pound of dry pasta is 84 cents. Unless you want to go with the store brand, and then it's 60 cents. Frankly, I wouldn't go with the store brand. Much better. The rough cut. €2. This stuff is nice. You just throw one in some hot water and it's ready in a couple minutes. So definitely a tourist town. Vintage clothing.
Is that Cobra?
Hey, buddy.
Luby.
Per le mani non c'è una crema per
Ah.
le mani, solo mani, c'è una crema corpo,
Sì, 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 sì,
latte
corpo.
o crema corpo. E c'è nelle linee, non in questo perché questo è quello che
Sì,
si
sì,
mette
sì,
con
sì.
i bastoncini,
Sì.
non ci sono creme corpo qui. Le profumazioni sono tutte queste,
Ok,
allora, tutte queste e queste due dove c'è la crema.
ok. E qual è la più popolare?
Da donna, quella che ha sentito,
Sì.
la classica. Questa è nuova, è un po' più forte, un po' più intensa.
Questa?
Sto
Questa è
aspettando
quella che ha
fuori.
sentito
Ah, sì,
ora.
sì, sì. Ah, miau.
That's what I always say. You had me at meow.
Yes.
Cute stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I know that was a long walk through the town and the hospital and the post office, but I think it's important, maybe more important than what you're looking at is where you're looking. So now we're in the apartment. It's actually in the little village of Prata, which is very near Massa Marittima. And this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment of about 2,000 square feet or roughly 190 square meters. And very importantly, it's on the ground floor. And of course, as always, I find it amazing that an apartment in this great condition, regardless of where it is only 60,000 euros asking price. Looks to me like the apartment's in really good shape. The floor is solid, goes all the way through in the same tile. There's no exposed wiring except probably on that chandelier. Has radiant heat. And I bet you could probably make a deal for the furniture if you wanted to. It's always nice to get here and have the furniture, everything ready. You can always change it out later. The kitchen is very dated. To me, it looks like early 70s. But remember, the water's in place, the wastewater is in place. All you need to do is come in and put in a more updated kitchen if you want to. You might do something as simple as just removing the wall tile, because having two totally different patterns like this, I'm sorry, for me it's just way too much. But maybe remove the wall tiles, keep the floor tiles, give the place a nice fresh paint job, and boom, you're done. Like I said, this house is very big. It's almost 2,000 square feet. This kitchen, I don't care what kind of lens they're using, is a pretty ample kitchen. You know how it is when you're entertaining. Everyone seems to congregate in the kitchen, and this is a pretty nice big kitchen. I would do something with it. Maybe just like a large island in the center. Let me know what you would do with it in the comments. First bedroom, that's a king-size bed, kind of a funny angle. But that's one of the downsides of using these listings to show you guys a property in a new town. Here's a better angle. It's a pretty large room. Lots of light. I love the beamwork all throughout this apartment. Here's another bedroom, the second bedroom. Windows look like they're in decent shape. I wanted to say that we're going to be going back to doing more live tours soon. But it's been the Christmas season and just nothing happens in Italy for pretty much the whole month of December. But we're going to start filming new live videos, live walkthroughs here in this next week. Reverse angle of the same bedroom. Looks like the same floor that's throughout the apartment, so that's nice. Gigantic armoire. It always amazes me how big these armoires are. This is the final bedroom. It's just empty right now, obviously. There's a little patch up in the ceiling you might want to have checked into. It leads into a cellar room through that door. And then here's the bathroom. It's a pretty skinny bathroom. Bathtub, no shower curtain. I would turn this bathroom into something more usable. I know you probably get sick of hearing me say it, but I would remove the tub. It's slippery on wet tile. You got a soapy tub. You got an all tile floor. I would put in something safe like a shower. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of San Vincenzo, Massa Marittima, and this apartment. We'll be back to doing live tours starting next week, mixed in with these, because I do think it's important that you see the areas where you're looking, not just another listing. If you need me, go to brasworld.it and use the form at the bottom of the page to contact me. We'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.